Dogs. Thank you for joining us once again for the European Football Live Show. We are all over social media on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button, guys. That helps us a ton. Chris, an interesting matchup is going on in Manchester right now between City and Real Madrid in the Champions League. 5 goals in this game. I honestly don't know what to think about that. When we talked about it yesterday, you kind of said both teams to score, if I'm not mistaken. But I did say take City -1. They're up 3-2 right now. We might be betting into a push on that one, but I honestly did not expect 5 goals.
Yeah, well, that's why I kind of tried to throw out the both teams. I threw out that lottery ticket parlay for anyone who tailed it. Like I did. Congratulations, plus 700, plus 750, depending on your book. I had both teams to score over 2.5, and I also had Benzema and De Bruyne to both score in the matches anytime goal scorers as well. So just a nice parlay to hit. But yeah, Gordon, it's been one of the most entertaining Champions League matchups of the entire tournament so far.
Yeah, there's like City got ahead 3-1, and then Real Madrid scored just a couple of minutes after a really bad mistake from Fernandinho, who passed the ball basically to Vinicius, and he went one on one with a goalkeeper. But yeah, pretty good game. We'll see how the second leg is gonna go. If the results stay this way, I think Real Madrid has a decent chance to get back into it. But I think it's gonna be hard for them to keep a clean sheet against Manchester City, even though they will be at home.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hope if you're a Real Madrid fan or even a Real Madrid backer, you're gonna have to hope for um, like a similar result. Just I think going the other way here, you're gonna have to hope for a maybe a 3-2 or maybe even a 2-1 win if you're going back to Madrid here. But I'm looking forward to it already, and this game's not even over.
Yeah, I mean, if it stays like that, 3-2 result is not a bad result for Real Madrid. Too bad there's no away goal for them, so it doesn't really matter how many they scored on the road. But yeah, 3-2 is not a bad result to get against Manchester City on the road.
Yeah,
Now, the one that's bothering me right now, Chris, is Fulham and Nottingham Forest. Fulham can suck a bag of potatoes.
that's a new one. A bag of potatoes. That's really dry. Ugh.
I'm trying to,
there's a
I'm
lot of
trying to stay polite.
there's a lot of moisture in potatoes. I get it, but geez, that's
Take a
gonna.
second lemon then.
There you go. There you go. That's a little bit more sour. But you know what? I'm shocked, to be honest with you. I mean, I know there's still some time left, but again, it's just that's been a surprising result for me. Going, I can't disagree with you, but kudos to Nottingham. They're trying to go for that automatic qualification, and they're right behind Bournemouth. They're breathing down Bournemouth's neck, and Bournemouth.
And
No,
Bournemouth is losing
yeah,
3-2.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at a live table right now because Bournemouth, if they don't get the result here, they've got a tough matchup against Blackburn, who are also trying to crack the promotion spots.
City just scored 4th goal. Sorry for interrupting you, Chris.
No, that's okay. I'm trying to. That's going to be a little bit difficult, but yeah,
Holy crap, what a goal.
I okay now. See, I don't have it on in front of me right now, so I can't really. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the highlights, but yeah, no, I think that Bournemouth could be in some trouble there, personally.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they still have a couple of minutes left in their game. They're losing 3-2 to Swansea City on the road. I'm hoping that Fulham can net one here so that we hit both of our doubles from yesterday, one from the live show and one from the video pick, because we have Fulham on both of them. But I don't know. We'll see. There's a few minutes left. It's going to be an interesting end of the championship, as it usually is in that league. We usually have like 7 or 8 teams competing for that promotion spot, but it's going to be fun end of the season in the championship, Chris.
And I'll say this: I started really watching the English Championship because of the pandemic. I wasn't overly huge on the championship, but again, the pandemic kind of forced us to watch more Bundesliga and more La Liga and stuff like that. But again, you see championship football completely. It's definitely entertaining, and I think it's gonna be, like you said, going a great run down the stretch.
Yeah, it definitely is one of the most competitive leagues in the world with so many teams within like 5, 6 points. and they are all very eager to join the EPL. There's a lot of money in question in the EPL and the Championship, so we know that Fulham has clinched their spot, but if the results stand, Burnham and Nottingham Forest will go head to head for that second spot. That's gonna get them straight to the EPL.
Yeah, yeah. And I think if you can avoid that tournament, you do so at all costs
Oh yeah,
because there's 3 through 6 is not as much of a discrepancy as those rankings would suggest. Was it? I believe a sixth spot went to the Premier League not that long ago, or at least they got to the final of the playoff.
could be.
I don't have it
I'm
off the
not.
top of my head,
Yeah,
but yeah,
it's quite possible. Yeah. Well, it's the playoffs. Anything is possible in playoffs, and I'm not sure are they playing on two legs or a single leg playoffs.
I think
I would have to look
the
into that.
semifinals I think is 2 legs, and then just a 1 leg final. I think.
Burnham just tied the score. It's 3-3.
Oh wow.
90th minute. I hope Fulham can do the
Ooh.
same.
Well, again, even though if they tie the game, it's fine. They'll still be within sniffing distance of Nottingham, though. If Nottingham can hold on for this result, if
So Burnham was losing 3-0. They scored in 72nd, 81st, and in the 90th minute for 3-3.
yeah, boy, that's and you know what? That'll be if this result holds, that'll be Swansea's fourth straight draw. So
It's Napoli all over again. Uh, Unbelievable. Everything reminds me of that
every
stupid loss.
it's like everywhere you look, it's like you see your light switch. It says on, and you're like, oh, there's an end in
Yeah.
it. It reminds me of Napoli. Oh,
Let's move on to tomorrow, Chris. Then we did mention that Champions League matchup for tomorrow, Liverpool and Villarreal. What are your thoughts on that one?
you know my thoughts on Liverpool. I'll say that, but I will say this: I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park like many Liverpool fans or Liverpool backers or anyone else would suggest. I think Villarreal actually believes that they have a legitimate shot to win this, and they need to have that confidence going into to Anfield. I mean, they have to have it, but I think that. I'm looking towards both teams to score an over 2.5 here. Again, I'm not trying to sort of pawn off the play I gave out yesterday, but I think that just when you get to the semifinals, there's so much talent within these two lineups. Villarreal is the team that nobody thought would get here, but
Yeah.
they have every right to be here with how they've played, and I think that we can see Villarreal pull off, another result. I think they're going to go for the win here because if I'm not saying they get it, but I think they're going to try to push and try to surprise Liverpool because if they can go back home up a goal, they've pulled out a result against Bayern Munich. I think they could try to do the same here, but I like both teams to score an over 2.5 in this one.
Yeah, you know what? I do agree. I mean, it's not going to be an easy game for Liverpool. Far from it. They were playing against Everton earlier this week, actually this last weekend in the EPL, and it took them a long time to score a goal. Yes, Everton was defending with 10 players behind the ball and a goalkeeper as well. It wasn't an easy game. I don't think this will be the same kind of game here. I think that Villarreal is definitely brave enough and good enough to attack and to score a goal here, like you said. Nobody counted on them to score against Bayern Munich. Everybody gave Bayern Munich like 100% chance to get through. Here's what happened. Villarreal played outstanding defense, especially in that second leg. They did concede one goal, but then they scored a great goal in the counter attack. So they definitely deserve to be here. They were not expecting them to be here, but now that they are, you know what? They are confident. They have everything they need to have to be a champion team, and honestly, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities for them to win the Champions League right now.
Yeah, not at all. Like you said, Gordon, I think this is just it's a testament to just the parity that you get the best of the best in it'll go best of the best that you get in Europe. But yeah, I think we see PG in the chat. I agree. I think that this match will have to go a big way to try to match what we've seen today with City and Real. But again, I still think it'll be a good match, though. I think think it's gonna be highly competitive. And this City Real game had the star power and the luster. This is going to be like the workman game. Like this, these are going to be the two teams that are just going to slug it out. This is going to be like a heavyweight fight.
Oh yeah. Now, what might be worth taking is over 2.75 as well. It's minus 130. Then if we have three goals, you get half with half push. But I don't think that's a bad bet at all at minus 130.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, as
If
much as
Real Madrid got a penalty kick, yeah.
as much as I'm well, we got to see if they can actually bury it. I mean, it hasn't been.
Handball. Oh my god. It's not volleyball. Put your hands down, jackass.
Who conceded? I mean, obviously City,
Uh,
but
Laporte.
ugh, he's stupid. Anyways, I think that's I don't even remember the point we were talking about. Oh,
And
I'm still trying to, as much as I've been betting on soccer for a while, I'm still trying to get used to the Asian totals and the Asian lines. So
yeah.
I still stick with like both teams to score an over 2.5, or maybe even just a flat out over 2.5. But I think once I dabble into the Asian lines a little bit more, it'll probably be something worth looking into.
I mean, yeah, if you want to take the volatility out of the pick and just count on goals and not both teams to score as well, if you take over 2.75 and we get three goals in the game, you get half of your bet is a win and half of your bet is a push. So that's a not pretty solid way to go. Let's see, Benzema scored. Ooh, Palenka. There we go.
Huh.
This guy's crazy, man.
Like I said, I'm wishing I really put more on that same game parlay. It seemed so far fetched yesterday when we were talking about it, but
Yeah.
hindsight being 2020, I guess.
I mean, I would take all of the things you said. Maybe I would leave out De Bruyne and take somebody else, but he scored first in this game, and just him alone to score was like what plus 220 or something like that.
I think I had it. I think I had it at plus two. Or no, I had there was Benzema to score two. Hold on,
So I
Benzema to
think
score. I think it was Benzema to score two or more, and I think it was plus 250.
okay, and Fulham just
Oh,
pooped their pants.
oh! I thought you were gonna say they tied. I was gonna say I just looked and the score just appeared, and I was like, "Oh, something happened." And then I heard "poop their pants," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Chris, we did mention a few Serie A games tomorrow: Fiorentina, Udinese, Atalanta, Torino, and Bologna, Inter. Which was your favorite?
Probably Bologna Inter. I like Inter to win, and I think Inter to win to nil is an interesting play because I just think Bologna going to struggle here, especially they've struggled offensively in recent games, and I think that you may get a great price with that. I think we're still getting plus money for Inter to win to nil. I'm just trying to pull up the prices on that, but yeah, I think Inter to win to nil. I think we see a concerted effort from Inter Milan to really go out, stifle Bologna, get all 3 points, and keep the pressure on AC Milan to keep delivering results and keep Inter Milan off their back.
Plus 143 on Inter to win
I,
to nil right
I
now.
will take that all day.
I would also not be shy to take Inter to win at over 2.5 at minus 122. Now that they're scoring a lot of goals, they're playing like crazy. Crazy well. Martinez is in good form as well, and pretty much the entire team is playing well, defensively and offensively. I think that them alone can get over 2.5 in this game, to be honest.
I think so. I mean a 3-0 win for Inter Milan, definitely not out of the question. But I'm trying to see if I can get team totals here. I'm using a different book today because my other book was pulling a Fulham and
Team,
pooping the bed. But
team total on Inter.
on that no on Bologna,
Oh,
under half a goal. So basically, Inter to win to nil plus 115. But I mean that's also covering you if it finishes 0-0 as well. So.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, I lean to. I still think Inter to win to nil probably my favorite play in this game.
Well, P, I hope you went to a party with Fulham then, if they are in your neighborhood over there.
Oh, I totally would have slipped something in one of their drinks. Just
So
like
you're
a
that kind of guy. Eh?
just a laxative. Just like you want to really talk about poop in the pants.
So now we know why they lost.
Oh yeah, he took. I was going to say something, but I can't. I got to leave that alone. You may or may not have said he took a Shitrovich.
Jeez.
Sorry, sorry. I mean, well, I promise. uh,
What about Fiorentina and Udinese, Chris?
Gordon's trying to get himself back in this one. You know what? That I think that was the hardest. Believe it or not, the hardest one of the three for me for Wednesday's games. But I'm still leaning towards Fiorentina to win. I think that Fiorentina just. I think they want to bounce back, and Udinese, they've been playing, heavy on the front foot and trying to attack, but I wonder if maybe, there's a bit of a letdown here after slotting five past Cagliari and sort of just falling back a little bit here.
Yeah, I kind of like both teams to score in this one, to be honest. Minus 134. Both teams have been playing pretty well right now. Fiorentina is in good form as well. Udinese is, I mean, neither of these teams needs anything anymore. I mean, technically, Fiorentina could still get to the Europa League because they haven't played so well, but I think their schedule is pretty tough until the end of the season. But I don't know. If you want value, I would go with Fiorentina and both teams to score. That's like plus 250.
Yeah. I mean, the way I was looking at it was the only reason I stayed away from the over 2.5 in that game was because you look head to head. 8 of the last 9 head to head have seen fewer than 3 goals. So that was kind of a tough one for me to get behind. I can see the case to be made for the over 2.5, but I think that's why I was just sticking with Fiorentina. I just like Fiorentina at home. I think they're the better team here, personally.
Yeah, P, you say you can go into the places where Fulham is. Did you ever watch that French guy, Remy Gallard, or whatever his name is, Chris?
No, I know who he
No?
is. I know who he
He
is.
once, I think once, was that maybe CFL or NFL game? I have no idea.
Yeah,
And it was a championship game. And he snuck onto the field after the team has won the title or whatever. He had a full jersey on and everything, and he was partying with the winning team. He was taking pictures with the cup and everything. So of course, P, turn your imagination on, and you can get anywhere you want. Uh, what about the Atalanta Torino, Chris? Honestly, in this one, I'm kind of leaning towards Torino.
that again, it's another hard game, but it almost feels weird to take to take Torino in that spot. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. I'm struggling with this. I think I might have given out Atalanta in the video. I can't remember, but I think I'm maybe shifting towards the draw here. I think Torino may be able to give Atalanta a bit of a hard time and potentially steal a point here. So I think I'm maybe pushing towards the draw.
I do like the double chance on Torino, to be honest, plus
Yeah.
145, and that will get you covered through two of possible three results. With the way Atalanta has been playing and struggling in the attacking and not scoring a lot of goals, struggling defensively as well, I think Torino has a decent chance here. They have been playing pretty solid as of late, and they are one of the best defensive teams in the league so far this season. So I would take the double chance of Torino, plus 145 here in my book.
I mean, it's not that's not a bad option at all. I think the double chance gets you covered for the draw. I think I'm only taking the draw to try to maybe go for max value in this spot, but again, the double chance definitely not a bad option in this one.
Is there anything else tomorrow you like, Chris? Maybe something in Kazakhstan?
Lord, you're trying to throw me out there. Very nice. I, I was looking at I was looking actually at the Austrian Bundesliga, and I think I like Salzburg to win against Sturm Graz. I just think Sturm Graz they're playing fairly well, but and being at home as well, but they've still been inconsistent for the better part of the year. I just think Salzburg is the better team here.
Holy crap, Roland! Where did you get those teams? I mean, wait, those are all from the Copa Libertadores, right?
I think so.
Usually, when you click all the favorites, like blind click all those favorites, you get a nice win. So the only one that scares me, I think, is this America Mineiro or America MG. I think I had them on my ticket last week and they fucked up. So I'll be staying away from those. But I think I might actually tail you on this, Roland. What are the total odds on this parlay? Do you have them as a parlay or as well? I guess not singles. At least I hope you don't have minus 310 as a single. But you know what? I might take that. Huh. Let's see what else we got tomorrow, Chris. Tomorrow. Do you like anything in Malaysia?
What are you trying to do to me, Gordon? You're trying to like throw me under the bus here.
Maybe Suriname?
I'd maybe like to go to Suriname one day, but
Polity Voetbal Vereniging, whatever that team name is.
bless you.
Uh, Charleston Battery is playing tomorrow in the USL Championship, Chris.
Oh Lord.
And Tampa Bay Rowdies.
Gordon's the Pick Dogs version of the Tampa Bay Rowdies.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
You're a fun time at parties.
Oh, yeah, I am.
You're like, yeah, I'm social.
I, I don't remember most of it after, so I guess that's why. Okay, let's see. Well, you mentioned Salzburg and Sturm Graz, eh?
Yeah.
I think Salzburg has basically won that league. This is the championship round. They are 14 points ahead of Sturm. Uh, these are two of the top teams in that league, so maybe give it a shot at both teams to score and
Yeah.
over 2.5 if there's any value to it. Even let me open it up here.
It's okay. I'm pulling it up right now.
Just over 2.5 is minus 148. So both teams to score at over 2.5. That's plus minus 104 here in my book. I don't think that's a bad bet at all. Tampa Bay Rowdies. No, there's another one that's better than that would be. Wait, let me pull up the league table. So Charleston Battery. I don't know what they mean. Do they mean like electrical battery or somebody's getting battered?
I think it's the former. I think it's the something to do with electricity. Who knows?
Colorado Springs Switchbacks, whatever that means.
That's a good name. I think it's a snake.
Oh, Pittsburgh River River Hounds.
Okay.
Phoenix Rising.
Gordon's doing that thing that when you don't know much about a league. I'm not saying you don't know. I'm not saying you don't know nothing about the
No.
USL Championship, but it's just like you're just like, ooh, I like this team's jersey. Ooh,
Yeah.
I like this.
Somebody named it Team Engineer Buddies.
Oh man,
Energizer Buddies. Sorry. No. The best league with name is in Eswatini. Let me open it up. Whatever country that is.
it's what?
Eswatini is the country
What did you
name.
say about my chest?
You have a hairy chest, you say?
You said I have an airy titty or something like that. I don't know.
So they have a team called Mbabele Highlanders,
Bless you.
Tambakulu Callis,
Oh Lord.
and my favorite
Gordon,
of all
we are
time.
going down a far rabbit hole here.
My favorite one of all the time, Vovo.
Oh no.
And Mbabele Swallows.
Did-
And I'm serious. That is.
I know you are. I'm not doubting you for a second. I just didn't think you were going to throw that at me. Like, Lord
Chris,
almighty.
let's do something serious here for a second. Let's give out a parlay.
Yeah, let's, because we need to get away from the end, but with the Swallows, I don't know.
Preferably winning parlay, Chris. So
Oh yeah, because we go out there and try to lose every parlay that we give out.
go ahead,
If you
Chris.
want, if you want to laugh, look up this one. I don't. I'll try to find the video. Maybe I'll post it. Who knows?
That
But
African guy saying
yes,
EPL team names.
yes. No, no, no,
Oh,
no, 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 no. I'm sorry, not saying EPL teams. He's saying like he's got the longest name in the world, and it just sounds like he's like Imbesas.
no, there is an African TV host or whatever,
Oh,
sports host,
yeah.
reading the EPL scores.
Oh, was it the
Like,
same one that was laughing about Manchester United and Arsenal?
it could be. I don't know.
Okay, okay.
I
Well,
mean, probably.
probably
But
was.
that's some funny stuff, man.
Oh man. Anyways, since we're talking about giving out a winning parlay, I'm gonna go with Middlesbrough on the money line against Cardiff City. I think Middlesbrough
Middlesbrough.
minus 175. I'm seeing it at, and I think it's a great price for a double here. Middlesbrough, like I said, they're currently ninth. They have let's see here. They have a game in hand over multiple teams in the top six, but they're still trying to catch Sheffield for that sixth spot in the playoff spots in the championship, and I think Middlesbrough just sense of desperation here. Playing a Cardiff team that's lost three in a row. They're sitting in 19th right now, and they're fairly set in terms of being clear from the relegation zone. Peterborough in 22nd in that last relegation spot on 34 points with 4 games to go. They win out. They get to 46, and Cardiff's at 49. So I stand corrected. They're pretty much safe. So they have nothing to play for here. I think this one's all about Middlesbrough and chasing after the win. I think Middlesbrough gets the job done.
I barely fit that name on my sticky note here, Chris.
I don't want to know about that.
I will take Fiorentina, Udinese, both teams to score. I really like that pick because I think both teams are playing really well, at least in the attacking. They're scoring goals. Fiorentina has to attack if they want to have a chance at one of the European spots. I think they might get a win here, but Udinese has been playing lately. I think they will score here. So I will take both teams to score in that one.
Okay.
ETTS. And that is plus 171 on my book.
Not bad at all.
Okay, so Middlesbrough money line, that's in the championship in England, guys. And Fiorentina Udinese in Serie A, both teams to score, plus 171 on my book.
Nice. I'll take it.
Got anything else smart to say, Chris?
No, just everyone good luck with all your bets tonight. I'm going to try to cash some winners, and we'll try to make you more money tomorrow.
You got a dad joke for us?
Oh, why did you... Oh, yeah, okay.
Sorry to put you on the spot, but
No, it's okay. I'll think of one. Just give me a second here.
all right. I know you have one somewhere.
Oh yeah, I know I do too. Man, because here's the problem. I call them like, stepdad jokes because they're not necessarily jokes you'd tell to your own kid, but they're a little bit inappropriate. So who knows? I'm trying to keep this one PG.
We're 18 plus channel. I think we can handle a few.
Are we? Are we 18 plus? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
If not, I guess we'll get an email from Mitch later on. But
did you hear?
I know you're not the dad, but come on.
Okay, fine. Did you hear the one about the calendar that was getting really old?
Oh,
His days were numbered.
that's a good one.
I can come up with a couple here and there.
Right.
My specialty is more "that's what she said" comments personally, but
What?
I don't know. I'm just saying that if you lob something up to me and I hit you with a "that's what she said," don't be surprised. That's all I'm saying.
That's what she said.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know where.
Doesn't work every time.
Exactly. No, not with Goran especially.
Well, Chris, I look forward to tomorrow's shows. We got a a lot bigger slate on Thursday than we had on Tuesday and Wednesday. So
Yeah.
we got 4 games in Europe, and I think all 4 will be outstanding games, especially those in the Europa League. Where do you start your residency in Vegas,
I
Chris?
don't know when they offer me one that's on the strip. Hey, if they wanted to give me a residency, I could. I have a stand-up routine that I could probably go live for at least an hour with, which is all my stories. Little known fact: I used to actually bounce at a gentleman's club, so the amount of stories I could probably tell you could
I,
probably.
I think if you just show up, people might laugh.
Oh, hey,
Sorry, that was below belt.
that
I
was
apologize.
that was like jumping in with 2 feet, like studs up, like that was terrible.
It's 90th plus minute, Chris.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You just kicked my shins out from underneath me at that point. You didn't even care. Ruthless.
We got the ambulance
Yeah,
on the pitch.
exactly. I did the Neymar roll
Anyways,
on the
guys,
sidelines.
thank you for joining us once again, guys. We do have a few videos coming up on YouTube, so make sure you check those out later on. There's another parlay coming up on YouTube as well. Uh, we did lost because of Fulham today, so they can suck it, but hopefully better day tomorrow, Chris.
Oh, I think we're on to one, Goran. I think we're gonna get one. Once we get one, we'll never stop.
Yeah. That's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a nice evening. Win some money. And if you want baseball picks, I guess go with Chris because I don't have any.
Baseball, NBA, got tons of stuff. I gotta get out of here soon. I'm gonna try to do the drive-through on the mobile. So we'll. But I'm gonna be seeing you guys on the drive-through at 6 Eastern. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
See you guys.